You've seen them, right? People making a real living online. And a part of you thinks, hey, I could totally do that. Well, you're right. And today, we're going to stop just thinking about it and actually start planning it. I'm going to walk you through a clear 15-step roadmap to launch your very own online business.
Yeah, this quote it nails it, doesn't it? You know that feeling. It's a mix of excitement and maybe a little bit of, can I really do this? It's that moment where you flip a switch and decide, okay, I'm done watching from the sidelines. It's my turn. And look, here's the best part. You don't need to be some kind of tech wizard, and you definitely don't need a ton of cash to get started. This isn't some get-rich-quick magic trick. Nope. This is a logical, step-by-step path where everything we do has a purpose. It's designed for someone just like you, starting right now. So here's our roadmap for today. We've got 4 main parts. First, we'll go from just an idea to a real identity. Then we'll build out your digital home base. After that, we'll look at the sales journey, and finally, we'll set things up to automate for growth. Simple, right? Let's dive in.
Okay, phase 1, from idea to identity. Before you even think about building a website or designing a logo, you need to get crystal clear on this stuff. This is the foundation, the bedrock for everything that comes next.
All right, so where do we begin? Step 1, figure out what problem you're actually solving. And hey, you don't need to be the world's leading expert. You just need to be one step ahead of the person you're trying to help. Next up, choose your niche. This is huge. Remember the old saying, if you're talking to everyone, you're really talking to no one. Get specific. And finally, whip up a simple visual identity. I'm talking a name, a simple logo, maybe a couple of colors. That's it. Keep it simple for now.
And you know what's so cool about this? You don't have to just guess if your idea is any good. You can actually test it for free. Using tools like these, you can throw together a simple sign-up page, offer a freebie guide about your niche, and see what happens. If people start signing up, boom, that's your validation right there. You've got proof that people are interested, all before you spend a dime.
All right, moving on to phase 2, building your digital base. Now that you know your idea has legs, it's time to actually construct the engine that's going to power this whole thing.
Just take a look at this. This really shows you how much things have changed. Seriously, not that long ago, this part of the process would have meant hiring a developer and dropping thousands of dollars. It was a huge barrier. But today, you can literally do it yourself, probably in an afternoon, for free. These drag-and-drop tools have been an absolute game changer.
So remember that free guide we talked about on your sign-up page? Well, that has a name. It's called a lead magnet. And I need you to really hear this because it is so important. Your email list is the single most valuable asset in your online business. Not your Instagram followers, not your TikTok views. Your email list. Why? Because every single email address is a direct line to someone who literally raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in what you have to say.
And this is where the magic of automation really starts to kick in. The second someone gives you their email, a whole sequence of pre-written emails can start going out automatically. A welcome message, some helpful tips, maybe you share your story. The point is, you build this system once, and it works for you 24/7, building relationships with your audience, even while you're sleeping.
Okay, so we've built the engine. Now it's time to add the fuel. Welcome to phase 3, the sales journey. And let's be clear, this is not about being a pushy salesperson. It's all about providing real value and earning trust.
This might just be the golden rule of online business, so listen up. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. It's that simple. So before you ever ask for a single penny, you have to give, give, give. Give away valuable content, helpful advice, smart solutions. You build that relationship first. The sale? That's just the natural, easy next step that comes from that trust.
You've probably heard the term sales funnel, right? It sounds super technical and intimidating, but look at this. It's actually really simple. All it is the journey you guide your customer on. They start at the sign-up page, then they get those awesome value-packed emails that build trust, then you present your offer on a sales page, and finally, they check out. See? It's just a clear, logical path.
And that brings us to the final phase, phase 4, automating for growth. So at this point, you've got a system that actually works. Now the goal is to make it smarter, more efficient, and to really create a business that can start to run itself.
Now, email's always going to be your foundation, but there are some incredibly powerful tools you can layer on top to amplify your reach. A big one right now is SMS marketing. Yeah, sending text messages. It lets you get in touch with your audience directly for those really important can't-miss updates.
Think flash sales or last-minute reminders.
And the results? Just look at this number, 90%. That is the average open rate for a text message campaign. Now, think about your email. A great open rate for email is maybe, what, 30%? It's just no contest. SMS is one of the most direct and personal ways to reach people, full stop.
And of course, we have to talk about AI. For anyone who's just starting out, this is an absolute revolution. Many of these platforms now have AI built right in. It can help you write your sales emails, come up with catchy subject lines, create your landing pages. It'll even give you suggestions on how to improve your campaigns. It's literally like having a marketing expert sitting right there with you 24/7. That whole I don't know what to do next feeling? Gone!
So the final piece of this puzzle, it's not another tool, it's a mindset. It's about thinking like an entrepreneur. And it's a really simple loop. You measure what's working, you improve what isn't, and then you reinvest your time, your energy, maybe a little bit of money, back into the things that are actually driving results. That's it. That's the secret to building a real, sustainable business.
So there you have it. The whole roadmap is laid out in front of you. All these amazing tools are literally at your fingertips, many of them for free. There's really only one question left, isn't there? When is the best time to start?
I'm sure you've heard this old saying before, but honestly, it has never been more true than it is right now. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is right now. So don't wait. It's time to take that first step.